Well, hello and welcome to Banbury. You join me today at the lock here at Banbury. Boat just going down through there. We'll cross over the lock so we can get a bit of a better shot here for you. Here we have the new Castle Quay shopping centre. A swan's there, look, and another boat waiting to come down. This is one of those dreaded lift bridges for the single-handed boater. Of course, it opens from the wrong side. Being the wrong side, of course, is the non-towpath side. Let's just have a little walk up around here, take a quick look. Cross over the lift bridge. On your head. In front of us here now is Tooley's historic boatyard. It was established 1788. Oh look, I got it right, 1788. Tooley's historic dry dock and forge. I've walked straight through the Castle Quay shopping centre. The new part is not something I really want to bring to you. I want to bring to you the old town. It looks like this building used to sell everything. I'm just cutting up through this street. I thought I'd get the camera out quickly, show you some rather pretty flowers on the way up. I'm thinking that this must have been the old market square at one time. I could be wrong. It just looks like the way it's designed it would have been. Let's carry on up to the older part of the town. This is more like what I was looking for, even if it is under renovation at the moment. There's still a bit of a street market here at the moment, but I wouldn't consider this would have been the original market square. Cornish pasties in Banbury, that wasn't really what caught my attention. It was this old door. I must say it's nice to see the streets now are pedestrianised, and there's some rather nice flowers here as well. Let's carry on walking, there's more to come. Here we have the old Reindeer pub, and this is where Oliver Cromwell is reputed to plotted the Battle of Edge Hill in the back room. These days I would go in and sample one of the Hook Norton beers. It's a local brewery. This is the old auctioneer pub. Quite a claim there, saying it's the second oldest building in Banbury, dating from 1596. Here's yet another nice looking pub, the White Horse. And here on the opposite side of the street from the White Horse we have the Cromwell, which I guess is quite fitting, as Oliver Cromwell is supposed to have planned the Battle of Edge Hill from here. I found one, a stone-built building, which is not a pub, it's a Thai restaurant. Don't panic, I found another pub, the Dog and Gun. Through the trees here, we have St Mary's Church. Let's cross the street and see if we can get a bit closer. As we walk up the main footpath towards the church, it's lined with these wonderful Irish yew trees. Look at that for a lovely tower. This splendid church opened in 1790 and is now a Grade 1 listed building. Let's take a little walk around the old graveyard. We can see here some very old tombs. I can't quite make out the dates on these with my eyes. Perhaps you can on a larger screen. Looking back at the church through the trees. It's rather a sad state of affairs that these wonderful stained glass windows have these metal grates over them because of vandalism in the past. What's wrong with people? It's time to carry on walking now and go and try and find the main feature of this town, which of course is Banbury Cross and the Cock Horse. Here's another example of a fine old stone-built building. Well, guess what? I think this is a pub as well too. Here we have Watley Hall, which is a rather fine, splendid hotel. I can just about make out in the distance now Banbury Cross, so we'll soon be there. Grand building. Probably outside my budget for staying there for a night. We have made it to the cross. Let's take a look around. Silhouetted here is the Fyne Lady on her white horse, or cock horse as it's become known, and of course here is the Banbury Cross. We're going to leave this area and see if we can find anything of interest on the way back to the boat. What a fine nursery school. I'm going to walk back through the back alleys, and I'm not going to say much unless there's really something of interest. It's going to give you an outlook of what some of these small shops are in the back alleys. The shop on the right there actually sells Bambury cakes. Come out here onto one of the other pedestrianised streets. Normal sort of places you expect to see, like the Greg's Pie Shop. Also, this street has some nice flowers on it. This is an interesting road down here. This actually used to also have a cross. This is called Butcher's Row. And it used to have Butcher's Cross on this street. Coach and Horses pub there. And also we've got another pub coming up here. Oh yes, of course. You couldn't come to Banbury and have a pub not called the Banbury Cross, could you? Which is closed at the moment. Well, this piece of artwork was quite interesting. More flowers down the street. At the end of this street, we're going to cut back through the Castle Quay shopping centre and back to the canal. This huge crane on the skyline is actually operating from one bank of the canal and working on both sides. There's a new hotel going up there on the left. I want to thank you all for watching. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. That helps the channel a lot. And if you really want to help the channel, consider becoming a Patreon or a member of the channel, or make a donation via PayPal. That just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.